When Volvo uses an S in their logo, it traditionally refers to the sporty cars from Sweden. Consistent with this tradition is the new S60. With it, Volvo hopes to even better establish itself in the premium mid-range segment. From the looks of the S60, that shouldn't be too difficult. The new car from Sweden is sportier and more dynamic than any Volvo before. The sedan comes with two different chassis. For the European market, there's the newly developed dynamic standard chassis. Bernhard Bauer, managing director of Volvo Germany, sums up all the new features. The Volvo S60, like any other car, builds upon three pillars: design, safety, and environment. What's more, the designation 60 always refers to the sportiest model, and you can really see for yourself that its driving and handling is clearly different, and it's the sportiest Volvo we ever made. Of special note is the new safety system, the pedestrian protection in the S60. It's capable of slowing down the car from 35 kilometers per hour to 0 when it detects pedestrians and children in the way to avoid hitting them.
You have to remember that today, for example, in Germany, you have around 13% of all people killed in the traffic in Germany are pedestrians. And that means if we're installing systems in the cars that actually can auto-brake the car to avoid those accidents, we will certainly save lives. Quite easily, we're using a radar and a camera in front of in the grille that scans the area in front of the car, and with that we're reading off information, and if we see some object in front of the car, we will actually perform auto-braking to avoid the accident.
Many other electronic assistance systems are on board. There's the city safety system that fully prevents or at least reduces the consequences of collisions up to a speed of 30 kilometers per hour, a blind spot warning device, a lane holding assistant, a 180-degree camera in the front grille, and much, much more. From the outside, the X60 is much rounder than other Volvo models. The boxy styling the brand followed for years now gives way to flowing lines and organic shapes. The stretched line of the C-pillar and the new line philosophy just mentioned could almost allow the S60 to be classified as a coupe. At the back, the main features are the classic Volvo taillights. The trunk holds 380 liters, sufficient room for all your travel luggage. Inside, the S60 is a typical Volvo. Everything is right where you would expect it to be on a Scandinavian car. The center console exudes elegance. The display for the navigation and the entertainment system is now part of the center console. For the back seat passengers, there's plenty of space, even despite the coupe-like lines. To power the S60, there's a choice of 5 gasoline and 3 diesel engines, with the output ranging from 150 to 304 horsepower. The range-topping engines are also available with all-wheel drive. We drove the D5 diesel with its twin-turbo and 205 horsepower. This engine is said to make do with only 5.9 liters of diesel per 100 kilometers, making it the best in its class. Market launch for the new sedan is mid-September 2010. By the end of the year, Volvo expects the station wagon to follow. Per annum, Volvo plans to sell 90,000 cars worldwide. Pricing for the smallest gasoline version starts at 27,000 euros. Add another 4,500 for the smallest diesel version.